So today I decided to talk about the personal motivation behind the Pictionary world as a YouTube channel. And the very first one talks about the research that I am currently undergoing, or my general research that I'm doing in school, which talks about photojournalism. But aside that too, there were some areas that I came across in terms of analysis of data. And the very first one talks about the textual or content analysis. So that was the one that I kind of like, it piqued my interest to know more, especially the content analysis, because that is where you are able to kind of like try and analyze visuals. So it may be images, it may be videos or any other thing. But I decided to just analyze pictures. So that then brought about, okay, if it is pictures we are analyzing, if it is pictures we are defining, emphasizing or talking more on that, then we can now try to talk about the definition out of it. So that was now what brought about dictionary and pictures. And I was like, okay, then let me just combine both to have, Pictionary. And the world in there now talks about, the global appeal. It's not being only limited to just some few number of people or few, things in the world, but it should be kind of like general. So general things that you can talk about, or general topics that come to mind, or subjects or topics and the likes. So that was what brought about that. I believe the other one doesn't really go in line with that, but it talks about the next one, which has to do with when I'm defining things in the class, because I teach public speaking. And when defining things in the class, most of the times I try to use pictures because we have difference in accents. So I try to use pictures to re-emphasize what I have said. So that was now what brought about, using pictures to, define more, so that it wouldn't be only me talking or trying to say something without having the pictures to, define them. And there are a lot of areas we can talk about in this world, and there are a lot of things, especially when you know so well that traveling happens to be the best teacher. So it has really taught me a lot, and I am very excited because when I went to Las Vegas, that was where I saw the show of one random show talking about Pictionary, where people kind of like draw their whatever they want to draw, then you at the other end, you try to tell them what it is. And sometimes the person may draw, but that happens to be a limitation to me. The person may draw, but the person might think that looks like, or that's the better presentation of what the person has done, but you may see it in a different way. So, and that was how come I picked the limitation out of there to say that, okay, it still can be Pictionary, but it should be the actual thing, just having the pictures there, talking about them. The limitation from my end is that we won't be able to talk about everything. If you look at my videos, we've talked about some areas like vacuum cleaner, how it is being used, some of the countries that we may have heard, but we don't know which continent they are from. So these are few things I talk about. And yeah, it's literally everything in the world, like trying to, pick in different areas and talking about them. I'm actually hoping to also talk about, let's say, schools or universities. So we are really hoping that a lot of things may come to play from time to time. Now looking at the rationale talks about the global appeal. The global appeal in a sense that it's not only limited to, Ghanaians, or it's not only limited to people of a specific group. So literally everybody can enjoy the video. Because of course, my husband is not a Ghanaian, so it has to be internationally appealing. So that is the reason I did that. So it should have, some form of, diverse content for everybody to, appreciate the work in there. The other one also talks about the interaction, or it being very engaging to other people. Sometimes there's certain things that you don't actually bother to learn about, but when you come across it, or from time to time, randomly, you are able to learn something out of it. So that is the reason, that's the rationale behind it, that you can't say that you are always looking into heads, or you can't say that you are always looking into devices. So posting something only in relation to that. So I try my best not to be biased. I try my best not to be biased to maybe at this particular point, I keep talking about countries and their flags, where they are located and all that. I try my best to, move it to other areas and all that. Yeah. So literally, that is it. It's been so good. So good. And I'm very excited for how it's going. The current post, I'm very excited for the number of views and also the likes as well. Yeah, it's been great, and I'm very excited for everything. Yeah. Thank you. No, wait. Let me call my husband for you to say hi to my husband. Babe! Oh, okay. He's here. Okay. Yep. So here's my husband. You want to say hi to my husband? Oh my, look at this one. It's just cutting off his head. You want to see his head too? There you go. There you go. Ah, I got it. Yep. So let's do a little bit of fun fact here. Yeah, a little bit of fun fact in relation to
me here. Well, I'm married to a Ghanaian girl, so of course I eat banku and okra stew.
Ah! Okay. I am married to an American, and of course, we eat burgers and cheese.
I'm married to a Ghanaian, so of course we pray against the witches and the wizards.
Oh my goodness. I'm married to an American. And of course, they say I married him because of green card. Now you sabi. Huh, I don't care. All right, so thank you so much. And shout out to all the birthday celebrants. Shout out to Samuel Woolley. Samuel Woolley celebrated his birthday yesterday. One of my brothers and one of my sisters, Abigail, is celebrating her birthday today. Shout out to Abigail. And now, tomorrow is Idi Tutu's birthday. Yeah, the Queen of Wosa. Congratulations and happy birthday to you as well. I'm logging out. Bye.